What is going on, everybody? We are back for the final Wednesday of the regular season. It's been crazy. We've had 9 weeks up to this point. This is the 9th week, pretty much rounding it out. It's not the final day of the regular season quite yet, as we do have some Saturday Night Rocket League matchups, which, they got some playoff implications there, so those will be fun. But first, we got to get through today's matchups, and I am joined by the one and only Chop Mink, otherwise known as the Chipmunk Man.
You got it right this time.
Chop Mink, I got you.
Chop Mink.
we got Chop Mink here, and we got Inferno versus Pinnacle here. An interesting matchup. Not so much for Inferno here. They might just be trying to play spoiler at this point. Pinnacle, they have clinched a playoff spot, and now it's all about seeding. So actually, with how the matches have worked, Grandmasters, they've clinched the number 1 seed, and Venganza has clinched no matter what the number 3 seed. So basically tonight, how Pinnacle does, it could just determine their performance or their team that they're going to be playing in the playoffs, because if they win tonight, they guarantee the number 2 seed, and that would guarantee them a match with Venganza first round. And if they lose, depending on how the Nebula game goes, they could be getting into a matchup with Grandmasters, as someone has just joined the lobby. Looks like we might have to restart. I'm not really sure. I think that might be good. We lost Bagels, so
okay.
All right. Well, looks like poor the struggle's out here. I don't think Ice was aware. Rest in peace, Ice. That's a reminder. Anyone joining on stream, always got to wait for the go ahead before you join a team. So always got to wait.
Now we got black screen when we're joining up.
Now we got the black screen joining up. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we'll figure it out. But Chipmunk, while we get this thing loaded back up in here, who are you taking this matchup? How do you think this one's gonna turn out?
You know what? I love cooking bagels. He's my main guy. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Pinnacle in this matchup. I'm gonna say 3-1. I think Inferno, they're gonna have a chance. They got the almighty Heck, the prospect.
Heck, the prospect.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna have a chance. They're gonna take one game. Heck will probably get like 1,000 points. And
Heck for 1,000 points. That's bold. That's a prediction
Heck
we need.
Heck for Titan League Player of the Week.
Heck for Titan League Player of the Week. Maybe. It is possible. It is possible for sure. So I mean, we'll have to see. So he's going for Pinnacle. I would love to see Pinnacle take the victory here, guarantee that 2 seed. Then we got the good old rivalry. Rocker Man versus Chipmunk Orgs in round 1. That'd be a little bit spicy, Chipmunk. That'd be a little bit spicy.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
One of my players is actually currently playing in RLCS qualifiers. He made it all the way to day 3.
I just want you to know, all my players could have made it to RLCS qualifiers day 3. They just chose not to. So.
Yeah, Bagels getting out in day 1.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that part. We just, that's just how it is. But yeah, it should be interesting. Should be interesting though. I think it's gonna be a good match. I heard there's gonna be some spicy card choices maybe coming up from Bagels. I heard Gizmo Chungus maybe making his return in this one. So that's always interesting. It's always interesting, but that should be a good one. I believe in the earlier matchup between these two teams, if I recall correctly, I do believe that Pinnacle took the victory in their first matchup. This will be the second matchup between these guys, as we're just trying to get the players back in the lobby here. But if I recall correctly, I'm trying to take a peek at the results here. But if I do remember correctly, I think Pinnacle took down Inferno earlier, but it's starting to look like a little bit of a different lineup here, because they lost Jump OS, who was the main guy for Inferno for a while. They lost him, so they've got a little bit of a different roster going their way now.
Yeah, definitely, and I think in this match, Heck's definitely going to be the carry for Inferno.
You think so? You think Heck is going to come out and show up here?
Definitely.
Now that's a bold strategy right there, Chimley. That's a bold prediction. You talked about getting him 1,000 points earlier, but can he pull it off is the real question. I'm not sure.
I think the question doesn't even need to be answered. I think it's just gonna happen.
It's just gonna happen. Heck is just gonna go off. All right. Well, I think we'll have to. I think we'll have to find out as we got him back in the lobby. I think we're gonna get him joined up, and we should be able to get things underway. So, Inferno taking on Pinnacle here, and yeah, actually from the earlier matchup, Pinnacle actually pulled off the 3-0 sweep. I was finally able to get that result loaded there. So Pinnacle, they pulled off the 3-0 sweep earlier in the season. Can they pull it off again? We'll have to see. As Tyler trying to go for the double tap, he couldn't find it. Heck,
what'd I say? What'd I say? There's
okay.
Heck. There he goes, Tyler with a great double tap down to the bottom there. Heck just has to shoot an open net. Obviously, Julian's not gonna save it in his gizmo. So,
I mean, he was player of the week though.
True. I do like the foam hat. That's a good addition.
Gotta love the foam hat. I like the stylish cars out here on stream. Gotta respect it. But yeah, Heck, he's gonna take the first goal. So Heck, the rival league player subbing up for Inferno here. Heck, Tyler and Ranska almost put that one in right as I say his name. Trying to hit some bangers there. And then Pinnacle going with their lineup of Julian, Ice, and Cook and Bagels, which looks like it'll probably be their starting roster for playoffs as well. So got one last little bit of a warm up. I know they're looks like so far by their car choices they're having fun with it.
No Edwin?
So we'll have to, no Edwin. Edwin, what was that one? Almost going to go in. Follow up. No, it's not going to go. No Edwin. Edwin actually, he said he wanted to be the permanent sub on the roster. So just in case they needed him to sub in, he'd be ready. So this is more than likely going to be the main roster for Pinnacle going into playoffs. So it's kind of a one last warm up, before things really get serious.
Really wish Inferno made playoffs. I'd love to see Heck on that squad.
Ooh, as Julian gonna put that one in, and Pinnacle ties it up.
Yeah, it's a great play there by Julian. Kind of getting like a 50 out, and then Bagel's able to follow it up, and Julian with the shot as well. So kind of back and forth play there by Pinnacle.
Yeah, nice little move there. Gizmo to Gizmo, able to work it out there as Pinnacle able to tie things up here. As Ranska with a nice flick, but Ice, good cut off in the midfield. He's going to try to stay with this one. Couldn't quite as Heck. Trying to clear it out. Tyler in front of his own net. Maybe able to stay with it for the moment. Ooh, couldn't quite find that touch. Got hit by his teammate, but Julian, he's there sending it up. A miss comes out and the shot is going to go in. Julian, player of the week, reigning player of the week. Julian is only one game, but maybe he's coming back for a second one in a row, Chipmunk.
I was really hoping Bagels was on the backboard. I was really hoping he would get a pass out to Julian. They'd score off an insane passing play, but it didn't happen. Julian still gets the goal though, as a Inferno player misses on the backboard.
Yeah, so Julian, he's already got 2 goals, and I actually talked to Julian a little bit. He was saying that he felt that him getting the player of the week for only one game for Titan last week, he felt that it was a little bit it was a little bit of a weak player of the week award, It was kind of an unfortunate, it's only one game, so people can hold that against him. But I mean, with the way he's performing right now, he's going to make another save. Shot one more, Tyler's going to put it in. But I was going to say, the way he's performing recently, he's been great on the Pinnacle side.
Yeah, definitely. Julian doing work right now for Pinnacle, but gets to save out, kind of weak, and Bagel is just in a really awkward position. And Inferno finishes off for the tie in game 1.
Yeah, nice shot there from Tyler. He's always the guy to watch for as he's going up again. He's definitely the man to look out as Bagels taking over the top of Heck. Tried to put it in, but couldn't quite as Heck. Gonna send it out in the midfield. Julian was looking for Ice, but couldn't get to him as now Tyler trying to get on that offense, but gonna leave it for Heck. Now Ranska sends it up. Julian just taking his time, gonna bang this one up, but Tyler stops in the midfield. Ice now on it, gonna put it underneath one. Look for the redirect. There's Julian. He's got a hat trick. I mean, this man, Chipmunk, he's going off.
Yeah, good bang down there from Ice, and Julian with the redirect. Ranska unable to save it. He knew Julian was gonna take the shot, but he didn't think it was gonna be that tight of an angle, or that wide of an angle. So he was unable to make the save, and just great shot there by Julian.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how Julian did in the Monday games, but I know Pinnacle was able to take down Nebula and give themselves the Eastern Conference lead based on tiebreaker. See another shot saved away by Julian. No save to his name, but Heck looking for the follow. He can't put it in. Had the open net to shoot at, but couldn't quite find the angle. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure how well Julian did on Monday, but with the way the first couple minutes of this game is going, he could definitely be in the running for a back-to-back Player of the Week award, which I don't know if we've seen that at all throughout throughout the entire season in Nemesis so far as a back-to-back Player of the Week award.
I feel like we have a challenger. I feel like two players on Drake's have at least got two in a row.
I'm not sure. I think Icon only has 2 Player of the Week awards, and one of them was just his last week as Pagels tried to take a shot there. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't think we actually have seen back-to-back Player of the Week awards in any league, which is kind of surprising. I have to have someone fact check that for us. Our good statistics department, aka chat.
Hopefully, Julian can keep being the goal scorer for Pinnacle. Averaged like his 700 points a game. He's nearly 700 right now.
Yeah, he's going off for sure, and they're still holding on to the lead as another shot comes in from Ice, but it's saved away. Inferno still in this game for sure, but a little bit of a triple commit comes out as Bagels looking for Ice, who's denied by Ronska. This one pops up high. Bagels, he's going to make the turn, has the net to shoot at, puts off the backboard, can't find the follow. Ice is there, but Tyler going to make the save, and now final 30 seconds here, Chipmunk, and Inferno desperately needs one.
Yeah, definitely Inferno really needs one right now, and doesn't look like they're going to be getting one, as a ton of pressure's on him, but actually Ice missing out in the midfield is really going to relieve that pressure.
Could be an opportunity. Final 15 seconds here. Ronska on the dribble. Doesn't have much boost to work with. Gonna pop it over Ice. The net is open. And Tyler's gonna put it in. And we are tied at 3.
Yeah, Tyler really being the player right now for Inferno, but Ronska making the play there. Ronska also kind of pushing Julian out of the way a little bit. Tyler able to finish off the goal.
Yeah, able to put that one in, and we're tied at 3. And with 9 seconds remaining, to see who's going to come out on top. We could be looking into overtime in game 1, but Pinnacle trying to get one more. A mistouch comes out. Shot is there, but Bagels, he wasn't ready for the miss and couldn't put it home.
Calculated overtime here for Pinnacle is they're just trying to get Julian some more points.
I respect it. That's big brain. Got to farm for the Player of the Week award. He's already used to farming the prospects, so why not farm the Titan League players and get a Player of the Week award?
Yeah, I'd love to see some Julian copy pastas out in the chat right now.
Do we have Julian copy pastas?
I have one in Google Docs if you want me to go get one.
Chipmunk has the copy pasta. Maybe someone else has the copy pasta. Maybe they can find it for us. As Heck looking for the shot. Maybe we need Heck copy pasta, but Bagels, he's going to say no as they're back on the offense. A shot towards net. Tyler looking for the redirect. Almost found it there, but couldn't quite. Is now Bagels. He's up for it. Gonna send it down into the corner. Ice, dangerous position there. He pops it up, but Heck gonna bang it a long way. Julian looking for Bagels, who stops it in the midfield. Couldn't find the follow either. As Ice sends it back. Heck to Tyler. Looking for the shot. And it's gonna go. What a pass! And Tyler with the hat trick gives Inferno the game 1 win.
Yeah, Heck, that's a great pass out to Tyler there. And I was actually about to say that even though we saw Heck with that goal this game, he hasn't really done much besides that. And we see him out here making some plays for Inferno and taking game 1.
Oh, nice performance there. It seemed like Pinnacle, we were talking a lot about Julian and how they had control, but, Tyler, he really showed up. I mean, he's the big 1800 on the Inferno roster, and, a really good game from him, able to pull off the victory there, and they squeaked it out.
Yeah, definitely. That was really just kind of out of nowhere there for Inferno. I definitely didn't expect that from them.
Yeah, it's definitely a good performance from them. So they're gonna take the game 1 victory now, and 1-0 series lead. We had Tyler, good performance from him, and Heck and Ronska, they weren't quite up to par, but they still were over 300 score in that one. So they were looking all right in that one. So we'll have to see as we're gonna head into match number 2 here. Inferno, they weren't able to take a match off of Pinnacle in their first matchup, but maybe, just maybe now is the time for for them to get something going.
Yeah, and my prediction is still possible. 3-1 Pinnacle.
It is.
It's still there. I think. Well, I think I have the Julian copy pasta.
Okay, Chipmunk has got the Julian copy pasta as we're waiting for the lobby to reload. Oh goodness, yeah, there's a Julian copy pasta in chat, but looks like we got him back in the lobby, so we'll be getting ready for game number 2 here as the players are gonna join up. Oh boy, what have you done? What have you done, Chipmunk? What have you done? Not the Julian, not the Julian copy pasta here.
On Baby Cut, I've heard you've been balding in the 6-man's queue.
Oh goodness, Julian, what a guy! Gotta love Julian. He's a good member of the community. As you see, this ball's out of midfield. Heck, he just misses the shot. He had the angle, and he might be mauling after that one. Couldn't quite find the shot, but probably one that he definitely could have hit there. But unfortunate miss is now Inferno trying to get back in the offense, but they would have started out early as Julian going to make the save. But Inferno, they're turning up the pressure early here.
Yeah, definitely. Inferno getting out to a good start right now after that Game 1 victory. They're feeling themselves right now. But, yeah, Pinnacle's going to get clear and relieve some pressure.
Now Heck on the dribble. Ronska popping it up. Has Julian in the net. Can he get it by him here? He's looking for it. Just sends it off the back wall. That's going to allow Ice to take it up. Trying to stay with it. This one pops up high. Pass in the middle from Julian, but nobody there from Pinnacle to follow. This ball's popped up high once more. Tyler there, able to get the touch. He would have cleared out for the moment, but Julian, he pops it up. Gets it by one. Heck in an awkward position. Oh, he barely makes the touch, but the follow. No, it's saved away again. Ronska and the defense out here from Inferno. Wow, what a play.
Inferno holding on here, now trying to find a play, but can't, and that's just insane defense there. Heck with the save, and then Ronska, he kind of had to pre-jump a little bit for it, and he ended up getting a save, so it's just a great play.
That's Inferno. They're holding on here, maybe looking to pull a little bit of the upset. As we talked about earlier, St. Pinnacle was trying for the back pass there. It didn't quite work out. But as we were talking about earlier, if Pinnacle loses this matchup and Nebula wins, they'll drop to the 4 seed and have to have a matchup with Grandmasters. But if they win, they will be heading to a matchup with Venganza in the playoffs here. So it's all about that seeding, and we'll have to see. Chipmunk, if you were Pinnacle here, I mean, which matchup would you prefer? Would you prefer Venganza or would you prefer Grandmasters heading into playoffs?
I know from what I've been hearing around Titan is more people would probably prefer Grandmasters to play. That's just what I've heard from other teams that are in playoffs. Other than those two.
You see a shot, Heck, almost gonna put it in. But I actually have heard some things too that teams are much more willing to play Grandmasters than they are Venganza, which is interesting considering Grandmasters, they've locked up the best record in the Titan League. They're at 11-2, I believe, coming into tonight. Could move to 12-2, which would be a really solid record. So I don't know. I think either way, Chipmunk, I think whoever Pinnacle's gonna have to face, I think it's gonna be a little bit of a scary matchup for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be extremely tough either way. So either way, it's gonna be a battle.
Yeah, it definitely will be, and we're still scoreless. Speaking of a battle here, still 0-0. Nobody able to really find anything in this one. As there's still a minute 30. Tyler looking for the angle, but Julian just enough. Follow-up from Heck is not going to go one more time. Ronska, not going to happen there, but Julian again, the last man, able to make the save once more. Man is he's just a brick wall there on defense.
Yeah, definitely. Julian is definitely a defender at heart. He might have been scoring most of the goals last game, but he's definitely a defender at heart.
Yeah, for sure. Is now they're remaining. Julian, he's thought about the offense there again, but not going to happen is Tyler.
There it is.
Looking to convert it. Heck, he can't find the touch. Julian, I think he just got in the way enough as Ronska left all alone for the moment. Bagels in the midfield. Tyler Gonna have to jump, but nobody from Pinnacle able to follow right there. So now we're down to the final 40 seconds of game number 2. Inferno, the 4-3 victory in game 1. Will give themselves a series lead. See if they can add to it. As Ice trying to get to it, but Tyler right underneath him. Bagels up, looking for it. This ball's out of the midfield.
Oh, there it
is.
It's
dangerous. It's going back. Will it go? Tyler's got to touch it. And Heck is going to get the goal. And Inferno, a 1-0 lead, only 23 seconds remaining.
Heck might not have 1,000 points, but he's still got the goal. That's looking like it might be the game-winning goal here with only 23 seconds left.
Yeah, and a low scorer in an affair like this, that could be exactly what Inferno needs. But wait a minute, this ball's out. Ooh, almost dangerous there, but Heck, just as he's done so far, able to get that goal. And a counterattack going to go in. Tyler puts the second one in, and it's a 2-0 lead, only 13 seconds remaining. That could just be the dagger right there.
That's just a really unfortunate pinch there by Ice. It goes back to their own side, and Tyler's just in the perfect position to follow it up there. Bagels was not ready for that pinch, so that's probably going to be the dagger right there and finish off this game.
As Bagels makes a save, but still, this comes out with Tyler just dribbling away from his own net for the moment, from the opposing net for a moment, as no one's going to touch the ground. So Inferno, they're up 2-0 here, and we'll have to see if they can close it off here, Chipmunk. But I mean, now Pinnacle, they're in a tough hole here. You know, are they going to be able to pull the reverse sweep now on Inferno?
Yeah, my series score is going to be incorrect, unfortunately.
It's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, and I think Pinnacle still has a chance to come back here. They definitely do. They've been really close games, and just a couple mistakes and unfortunate touches that lead to Inferno goals, so I think they can definitely come back, but they really need to, like last game, they definitely really weren't finding enough pressure, and it just ended up being one mistake that cost them the game. So I think pressure is definitely what they need right now.
Well, as we head into game 3, have to see if they can find some of that. They're missing a little bit of that Julian action in game number 2, so maybe they need to get him more involved in this one. In game number 3 on the scoring end. I know you talked about him being a defender, but they were doing really good with him as the goal scorer in the first game. It was a very close game 1, so we'll have to see. As Bagels is now up, looking for the double tap. Can he find it? No, Ranska able to shut that down. It's now Ice. He's unable to find that one. Bagels is going to bang it down. He's looking for the shot, but he can't hit it. Another one. Bagels, that's another open net miss that, you know, he's definitely used to hitting. I'm not really sure not really sure why he's missed so many open nets. Is that one almost own goal there? But it seems like Bagels might be a little bit off here. Maybe it's the Gizmo. Maybe the Gizmo's not working out for him tonight, Chipmunk.
Yeah, maybe the Gizmo is the curse for Pinnacle right now, but if it really was, they should have changed out of him by now.
Yeah, that's true. I know there's been a lot of talks about, you know, teams potentially throwing their matchups, trying to get a different matchup, but I can tell you for certain that Pinnacle, they're trying to win this one. I know they want the 2 seed. You know, it's not only for the matchup, you know, play Venganza, but it's also a little bit of that pride knowing that you win the conference and, you know, have the 2 seed here going into playoffs. So I'm pretty certain here that they're trying their hardest. But I mean, Inferno, you know, you gotta give them credit here, Chipmunk. I mean, they've been playing pretty well in this one. As a 1-on-1 here, Heck, he's looking for the bump, but Julian can make the save, and it's just gonna go in. Inferno with another goal.
I'd like to confirm that Heck is now better than Julian. It's been a long time coming, even though Julian is higher on the 6-man's leaderboards by about 100 game differential. Heck is better.
Well, there you heard it. Chipmunk has proclaimed Heck is better than Julian, and I mean it's hard to argue. We just saw the proof right there. As Bagels gonna go for the shot, and there we go. Finally seen something from Bagels. That's what we expect from him, and we're tied.
Yeah, Bagels with a great 50 there, and also gonna take the shot as well, which Ronsko was not expecting for him to just doink with the back of his car. And that's exactly what he does, and gets it right past Ronska for that goal.
Yeah, there we go. So 1-1 now. Bagel's finally getting involved in the offense. Heck, unable to find that touch. Is a shot from Ronska. Trying to come in there, but not going to happen as nobody out challenging yet but Ice. Right into Heck. This Bagel's trying to get up to it. It's off the backboard. Could there be a follow? Bagel's able to land on it. Nice touch from him. Ronska waiting back, looking for that 50, but it's not going to go. So halfway through this one, and it looks like I don't know, Chimuk. What do you think? Do you think Pinnacle's doing better than they did in the last game, or do you think it's still Inferno's game?
I think like all these games have been just really equal. None of these games have really been one team's game. So I think that's the same case for this one right now, where both teams just kind of looking the same right now. But both goals this game were just solo goals, so they're just playing equal Rocket League right now.
Definitely very even here. I'll have to see if someone's going to be able to break away. I mean, both these games were within 2 goals. First game 4-3, second game 2-0, both in favor of Inferno, and this one tied at 1 apiece with a minute 45 remaining. So still close for sure. As Julian going to pop that one up with a little bit of help from Ronska. Heck, looking for the pass in the corner. Ice pops it up high. Ronska trying to get to it, but Julian, he cuts him off first. Ice looking for the pass to Julian. Gets it over 1, looking for a second, but not quite as Bagels had to go up quick to get to that ball, and this comes out. Bagels trying to get in the way. And this one's sent back down. Ice on the catch, over 1. Ronska to Heck. As Tyler up high in the midfield. Ronska can't find the touch. Heck, last man back, waiting for it. Looking for the pass to Tyler. Tyler looking back for Heck. But he's not going to find it. Good cutoff there is now Pinnacle trying to get it out. Could be an offensive drive. But now 2-on-2 here. Ronska looking over the top, but Ice able to get the touch. And with a minute remaining here, Chipmunk, nobody able to get the edge.
Yeah, Inferno's had some really good pressure right now, though. I think with 40 seconds left, they can keep up this pressure. I think the goal could go in favor of them, but if they can't score in those 40 seconds, then it's just all going to go to waste.
Yeah, they've had so much pressure. Can they capitalize on it? So we have 30 seconds remaining in game 3. Tyler's up looking for it. Can he find the flip? No, Ice going to cut him off. As Heck trying to catch on the dribble. Ice. Bagels to Julian. No, he can't find the shot there. But Ice looking for it. It's still in the midfield. A missed opportunity for Pinnacle. But final 10 seconds, can we see a counter from Inferno? This ball's up. Bagels looking for his teammate, looking for Ice. Ronska cuts it off, and we've got overtime.
Another calculated overtime, just get Julian points. That's what they're doing this whole series, just to get Julian points.
The player of the week might not be worth much if you can't pull off the victory, though. I know that winning percentage goes into it just a little bit, so I mean, you gotta win those matches and at least keep them close here if you're gonna want a chance. As good passing play comes out there. We'll have to see if they can at least pull off one of these games. Keep it close as Heck, dribbling it down. Julian with the save. Bagels trying to get it over the top, but couldn't. As Ice drops it out, coming straight down. Could be dangerous here. But Bagels able to find the touch. Found 2 touches actually as he is chasing this one down the field. Trying to get it towards the middle. A little bit of a double coming from Inferno. Pinnacle not able to make them pay quite yet. As Heck looking for the shot. Julian fortunate to be there. It seemed like Tyler, he was going for the demo, so if that demo would have connected, it could have been the game. Tyler looking for it again. No, it's going to be denied away. And that's another one there, Chipmunk. I've seen a couple of those where it's on the backboard, and you know, these teams are so good at their backboard defense. As that one almost goes in. These teams are so good at their backboard defense that we're not really going to see those highlight double taps unless, you know, there's a complete breakdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Although I think Tyler one time there was a great pass upfield and Tyler just redirected it straight into the net from the backboard. So I think if anyone pulled it off, I think Tyler is definitely the player for Inferno that could.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I would have to agree there. 1,800 on the roster. Bagels with a beautiful flick. Couldn't quite find the follow. Ice is up. Might be looking for Bagels, but not the touch he wanted. This one goes out. Julian, he's got one-on-one there, but right into Tyler. As he's looking for the follow. Trying to find the shot there. Ronska cuts it off. Ice, last man back. Gonna try to drop it down in the corner. Bagels with nice turn on it. Able to keep it out. This ball sent off the sidewall. 2 minutes into overtime. Nobody with an advantage as of yet. Julian looking for it. He sends it over the top. It's going to drop straight down. Bagels, he's up for it. Gets it by one. Ice now. He's up for it. Ronska there. Able to make the touch. As heck. He's looking for the redirect. Oh my goodness. He found the touch, but it's not going to go. Still tied at 1 apiece. As the bump comes out. Oh, almost worked out. Ronska, he sends it down. Could it go? He's looking for the read, but he can't find it. A missed opportunity again. And that one could have just sealed the 3-0 sweep right there, but he missed it.
Yeah, he ran out of boost when he was already below the ball, so it was going to be a really difficult touch if he wanted to find the goal. And yeah, he just couldn't make the touch, and that could have been the series right there.
Could have been, but now they're going to have to try to find another one to close things out. As Bagels trying to get it over the top of one. Inferno, 1 goal away from a 3-0 sweep, and a good way to end the season, taking down a playoff team. We'll have to see if they could do it, though. As Tyler on the backboard looking for the touch. He finds the follow. Ice, though, banging that one. It's going to be off. Follow-up opportunity. Bagels is denied away. Ronska, again, the defensive legend on the line. Able to cut it off. Julian in the midfield, though. Able to get that one out. But Ronska, he's had a big impact on defense here so far, Chipmunk.
Yeah, Ronska's had 2 insane saves this series, and if he keeps that up, I don't see a way of Pinnacle scoring right now.
He's been rock solid all series long, and in this one, 3 saves to go along with his great performance on defense. As this one's out in the midfield, Julian barely able to make the touch. That would have ended it. Ronska had the open net to shoot at. This one's back across. Both these teams just holding on. Tyler, 50 in the midfield, but Ice gonna clear it out. Still tied at 1 apiece. These teams clawing tooth and nail. As Julian's up, looking for the redirect off the backboard. Is there a follow? Bagel with the shot. He puts it in. 4 minutes gone by, and Pinnacle finds the win.
Bagels is already up for that one after Julian touched the ball, and Tyler just misses it off the backboard. Difficult read, but I think if anyone should read it, he should be the one that's getting those. So that's just an unfortunate misread, and Pinnacle's gonna take Game 3.
Wow, that was a really intense overtime right there. It really could have gone either way. I mean, shot after shot from both sides. Inferno ended up with 9. Pinnacle here, they're also gonna end up with 9, I believe. So shots were even, but Pinnacle, they were just able to find the 1 goal that they needed to pull off this victory. And now, now they're still gonna have to pull off this reverse sweep. They're gonna need 2 games in a row, but I don't know, Chimwa. Can they do it? It seemed like it took a pretty spectacular goal there. I mean, 1 mistake there from Tyler, couldn't find the touch. But does Pinnacle have what it takes to pull this off?
I think they do. I think Julian and Bagels are definitely playing pretty solid right now, and also Ice as well. So I think as a team, I think they do have a chance.
We'll have to see. I mean,
there it is.
I didn't think about this now. Is Ice trying to look for that shot? But there has been talk, with Bagels. We did have a dry spell on Stream, Chipmunk, with 9 3-0 sweeps in a row. And Bagels, he wanted content for the drunk cast. So maybe, Chipmunk, what better way to get content than to make the content and take it to Game 5,
True. I think also we haven't had a Game 5 since I think last Saturday. Not this last, like the Saturday before the Saturday we just had. So
it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while. So maybe this is the content we need here in the Titan League. It's the final day of the season for the Titan League. They don't play on Saturday Night Rocket League this week, so their regular season will be ending today, and the playoffs will be set. As we talked about earlier, Pinnacle could potentially get the 2 seed or the 4 seed, depending on how these matchups go tonight. 3 seed and the 1 seed are already secured by Venganza and Grandmasters, respectively. So Pinnacle's still fighting to see who they're going to play. And, I think that would be some pretty good momentum heading into the playoffs to, despite dropping down 2 games to still pull off the reverse sweep. I think that would still be pretty impressive here as Julian with a miss and Ice barely able to make the touch. That was dangerous though.
Yeah, definitely. That was a great save there by Ice as well. Honestly, I think if I was in that position, I probably wouldn't have made the save. That was an outstanding save by them.
That was crazy. See a shot coming in again. Bagels trying to put it on, but a miss comes out. Another one. Ice, he's left last man back, looking for the passing play. It's off the post. Heck now, waiting for it, but he's not going to be able to connect as this one pops up. Bagels going to send that one across. So 2 minutes into this one, still scoreless, and it a lot of times, in these matchups, we see a trading of games where we see one game go really close, a 1-1 affair, or actually a 2-1 affair in the last game, and usually you see kind of an outburst of goals in the last game, but we're not seeing that. But Tyler going to put one home, and the first goal of Game 4.
Yeah, Heck just battling Ice here in this corner, and Ice, it's the wrong touch, and Tyler with actually great placement there on that shot. That was insane placement there in the bottom left corner, so great shot there by Tyler.
Yeah, perfectly placed for sure there, as now Inferno has the lead. Pagels had to fight back quickly for that one. So just past halfway, Inferno still looking to take this victory, pull off the upset a little bit here in this one. As Pinnacle, playoff contending team Inferno, they haven't had the season they wanted. A couple of roster changes for them. They lost Jump, who was their main guy. And ever since they really lost Jump, it seemed like they kind of struggled there, and they couldn't really find what they wanted. And so all in all, it seemed like Inferno, it hasn't really been the season that they've wanted.
Yeah, it hasn't been the season that they wanted, but now they're just playing pretty good Rocket League right now. I think they're just not really stressed out about playoffs at all. So I think that's definitely helping them. They have nothing to lose.
Yeah, for sure. And they can take it a lot looser, maybe pull off the upset. They were ranked number 10 in the power rankings this week. Pinnacle ranked at 4. So, maybe trying to get one last hurrah as their season 2 kind of comes to an end. But we'll have to see if they can hold off as Pinnacle, they're still fighting for this one. I know they want this reverse sweep here. Pull it off one more. Actually, the first match of the season for Pinnacle. As you see a shot coming in, Ice is going to put that one home. Still looking for that reverse sweep here.
Yeah, Julian just going to send off the backboard. Tyler with another misread off the backboard. We've seen that from too many times this series, and Ice just taking advantage of it and going to shoot it past the last player in the net.
And they shot, and I was just about to say that actually the first series of the season for Pinnacle, they actually got reverse swept by Nebula. So maybe a fitting end here if they can pull off a reverse sweep of their own and set themselves up for a playoff run. But still a long way to go. Inferno definitely has an opportunity. As we see, nice touch there. Tyler, 50 into Ice. As Heck turns it around. Bagels, nice clear from him, able to send it down. Ron's got on the catch. Not much boost to work with, but he gets it by 1. As this ball pops up high, going towards the net. Bagels able to clear it away. Ronska couldn't quite find it as Ice gets it down. Final 30 seconds here. Inferno might just be able to win this series with a goal here. Pinnacle hoping to force a Game 5. This ball is blocked across in the midfield. Heck, looking for the shot. Not going to go. Dangerous as Bagels has to bail out Ice. Ice looking for the turn. Able to send it up high. He's trying to stay with it. Can he find the touch? No, Tyler going to send it up high. Final 10 seconds now of Game 4. This ball in the midfield. Ronska banging it towards the net. Looking for the shot there. Bagels denies it away. One more follow. Ice, he's going to keep it up. Can Pinnacle find it? It's still there. Bagels looking for the shot, but it's not going to go. And we've got overtime in game number 4 yet again.
This might be one of the most intense matches we've seen on stream this season, with 3 overtimes in 4 games. So this is a really close series right now.
We're keeping it close. The content is here. Bagels had it ordered, and he's delivering as they're trying to pull this one off, but can they do it? As Ice to Julian, No, Ronska, he's going to cut that one off in the midfield. Bagels, he's forced to retreat, but nobody going after this ball. Heck, he's going to try to chase it. But Bagels able to get back as Julian with the redirect. It's not going to work, though. As we see a demo come out from Heck, he's got Bagels to beat. What can he do with it? Taking it over the top. He finds the bump, looking for the shot. Julian going to bail him out. Can he find the counter, though? He's getting bumped out of the way. And that one's going to go off. And Chipmunk, are we in store for another 4-minute overtime in this one?
It's definitely looking like it right now. I think with Inferno's great defense, definitely mainly Ronska for Inferno, and Julian for Pinnacle. I think we're definitely setting up for it.
Could be, as the demo comes out. Yeah, there's 7 saves on the Inferno side. Actually, 7 saves on both sides of this one. We'll have to see which side is going to break first. As you see, Tyler, he's up for it. He kind of fakes everybody out there by missing the touch, but Ice able to clear it out. Heck, towards the net with Julian on the catch there. Ronska looking for the pass. He drops it down. Looking for the shot. A double commit. Could be dangerous. Ronska last man back. Ice gonna boom it. Julian looking for the demo. But Ronska, the master defender there, able to put it away, picking up the savior medal. And Chipmunk, we can't talk about how much Ronska has meant to this roster in this series. He's been so clutch on every occasion.
Yeah, I don't think Ronska has scored many goals this series, but I would still probably give him the MVP for this series if Inferno comes out winning the series, because his saves have been very clutch.
Anytime they needed a big stop, Ronska has been there, and he's continuing to perform. As now Heck sending this one up high. Tyler's looking for it. He's almost found the shot, but Ice just enough of the ball to keep his team alive. As this ball's popped up, Heck sending it. He's looking for the double. Bagels gonna deny it away. Almost able to find it as Tyler sending it back. Julian now picking up a savior medal. A double commit from Pinnacle. Ronska, can he put it in? No, Julian, another save from him. Pinnacle, they're on the defense here. This ball's out of the midfield. A miss. Miss comes out there. Ronska, he was last man back. A missed opportunity, but now Pinnacle on the counter. Can they do anything? Doesn't look like it, but Inferno, so much pressure right there. I'm surprised Pinnacle didn't break.
Yeah, now we're about to the point where we've nearly played 2 more games than we need to in this series, so this has been a really long series and a very intense one as well. As actually, Ronska might have to make another save here, and he
Bagels! Bagels puts it in, and we're heading to game 5.
Yeah, Bagels, that's an insane play there. Bagels with this gizmo just flicks it past Ronska. Maybe first time this series that Ronska has been scored on, and we're gonna go to game 5 here.
Wow, so finally we are back. The content is here. Bagels has set it up, and you know we're heading to our first game 5 in quite a minute here. So Bagels able to put it home, and now Chipmunk, we're heading to game 5, the most crucial game. Who do you got in this one? Who's taking this one? Can the reverse sweep come out here for Pinnacle?
This is really hard. I think Pinnacle probably has the advantage here after taking 2 games. Inferno might be a little bit tilted after being up 2-0 in the series and then basically blowing 2 games and 2 overtimes. So I think Pinnacle is definitely going to have the advantage going in this one.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they could do as we head into game number 5, heading to Champions Field. They've got the advantage for sure, but who is going to take this one? That's the real question here. We'll have to find out. As Pinnacle versus Inferno. Inferno took the first 2 games, but Pinnacle they came roaring back here and they put on a performance of their own. So here we go, game 5. Let's see what we got here. Can Pinnacle pull off the reverse sweep? You guys can get your votes in chat. Who you got? Love to hear it. As we head into this one, game number 5, Inferno versus Pinnacle. Love to see who's going to be able to take this one out. Chipmunk, as we're in a game 5, you know, Inferno, they lost the last 2 games, and Pinnacle, they really performed and were able to come out clutch. But what does Inferno have to do differently to, you know, turn things around in game 5?
Honestly, I think we need someone other than Ronska helping on defense. I've seen most of Pinnacle's goals after a couple of these games or these last couple games, have been Tyler missing off the backboard. So I think Tyler needs to probably improve his defense a little bit.
We'll have to see. I think actually Tyler did pretty well, but I mean, I know it seemed like Ronska was left as the last man back in the last game. So yeah, definitely could see if their defense is going to be able to perform. And this one is now Ice looking for the shot off the backboard. He missed the net. Had the shot there if he could have found it, but it's not going to go. And Inferno, they are fortunate that one wasn't on net because there was nobody there to receive it.
Yeah, definitely. I think Inferno got a bit lucky there, but they're definitely going to take it. And about a minute and a half, we're still scoreless.
Still scoreless here in Game 5. Inferno looking to hold off this reverse sweep. Pinnacle with a win. As we talked about, they'll have the 2 seed in playoffs, and they'll be facing off against Venganza. A loss could send them with a match with the Grand Masters. As Ronska again, he makes the save. He's trying to find a follow too, but Ice, nice touch from him. Tyler with the shot, he's gonna bang it in. There he is. The scorer for Inferno finds another one.
Yeah, Heck's just going to hit this off the sidewall from Ice, and Tyler is there so fast. Bagel's unable to cut him off there, and Julian, last back in net, has to deal with that clangor of a shot and can't deal with it. And Inferno's going to take the lead here in Game 5.
Yeah, so Inferno scored first. Always crucial in Game 5 to see who can score first. I think Pinnacle, if they're going to want a chance in this one, they have to find an immediate answer. At least keep things close and tied. They might have a chance, but usually teams that score first in Game 5, they often have a pretty good advantage. And you see Ice sending it down in the midfield. Ooh, but it's going to be saved away. Close opportunity there is now Heck. He pops it up high, but lost control over it. Try to get it back to his teammate Tyler. He's demoed off, though. Julian, a mistouch from him, leaves Bagels awkward. Ronska off the backboard looking for Heck. Can he put it in? Yes, he can. It's Heck. There goes that man.
You know, it might not be 1,000 points, but Ronska sitting off the backboard and Heck able to find the shot, and both players kind of flustered. Bagels just backflips, and that's really unfortunate there for Bagels, but it's going to be a nice shot there by Heck, and going to go up 2-0 about halfway into this game.
Yeah, so Inferno in prime position to hold off this reverse sweep. Game 5, always the most difficult one in the reverse sweep. I would say even more difficult than getting that Game 3. As you see another shot, Ronska, of course, they're all getting in on the action. 1 goal for everybody on Inferno, and it's a 3-0 lead.
Got a master defender there for Inferno coming out and getting a goal of his own. Great shot there by Ronska. Just gets it over the last defender. Nothing they can do there on defense after that.
So 2:17 remaining here, Chipmunk, and Inferno, they're holding on to a solid lead, but Pinnacle, they really haven't had much going. What do they have to do to turn it around here in the final 2 minutes to give themselves a chance?
You know, I would say say better defense, but at this point it's too late. They just have to go all out right now. Try to get as much pressure as they can and as much offense. And Heck, that's just a great shot there by Heck, recognizing that no one's there in net and both defenders are just kind of in the same place in the wrong spot. So that's gonna put Inferno up by 4 here in this Game 5.
Yeah, 4-0 lead. This is going to be really tough to come back from because all the games that we saw in the series were really close up until this one. All 1 or 2 goal games until we got to this game number 5. And now Inferno, they're kind of breaking out after a couple of lackluster performances in the last 2 games. They're starting to get on the offense. So final minute 40 here. This ball's just out in the midfield. Bagels just wasn't ready for a miss there as Ronska tried to 50 it by Julian, but he's not faked out by that. As this one's sent back down, Pinnacle, they have to go all out like you said. Can they put one in here? No, it's going to be sent away. And now Inferno just happily able to waste the time. And every second that ticks by, it's just a second closer to a Game 5 victory as, oh goodness, what a pinch there from Heck, able to send it out. But, you know, a minute remaining here. They have to get a goal on this possession right here, Chipmunk.
Yeah, goal every 15 seconds is what they need right now. And it's not looking like it's going to happen. Pinnacle, they're gonna be kicking themselves right now after coming back from down 2-0 in the series.
This one's down in the
There it
midfield.
is.
Another shot, Tyler. That is probably going to be the dagger there. A beautiful shot from him, and Inferno 5-0. Looks like they're going to be able to fend off this reverse sweep.
Yeah, great passing play there by both real Inferno players. Bronska, great pass out there to Tyler, and the player back in net just wasn't expecting it. And that's going to be the series there with about 40 seconds left. There's no way.
Oh,
Pinnacle.
Ronska. They just got to keep it even there, Chipmunk. They all need the same amount of goals there. So
True.
two for each player on Inferno.
Well, I think we can have a 7th goal here for Ronska. I think him getting 3 goals would be pretty fair after playing defense the entire series. And let Pinnacle have one as well for the Brazil.
For the Brazil, we'll have to see. Final 35 seconds here, all but a formality, as Inferno has this game all wrapped up here with 30 seconds remaining. Just a matter of the final score, as it's Inferno. They're going to be getting their 4th win of the season here. Going to end up at 4-10 on the season. I believe it'll still going to get them last place in the East, but we see a shot. Heck almost puts that one in. I believe it's still going to be last place in the East, but it's always good to get that end of the season momentum, Chipmunk. Pull an upset against a playoff team, and maybe you have a little bit of something going into next season.
Yeah, hopefully these players just return to. Hopefully they return here to Inferno next season, so they can stick with this team. Because actually, this team right here, Inferno, Ronska, Heck, and Tyler, is actually a pretty solid team from what I've seen. Played like real Titan gameplay, not like lower Titan gameplay. I think that was actually really solid from them.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll have to see about Inferno. Fortunately, Pinnacle, they are going to drop to 8-6 now, I believe. 8-6, I believe. So they're going to have to see what happens with the Nebula game to determine who they're going to play in the playoffs. So we'll have to stay tuned on that one. But we got to get to our next matchup of the night. I know you guys are waiting for it. It's our matchup of the night, the big matchup on stream. We've got Origin taking on Velocity. Winner gets in the playoff, and loser, they could just be going home. You do not want to miss it. That matchup is coming up in just a little bit. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.